What up, Vandal Clan? It's your boy Vandal. This week we're going to do a walkthrough of my No Sleep Tonight remix by Lumberjvck. So I decided for a couple of weeks I wanted to do a walkthrough of my No Sleep Tonight remix that I did for Lumberjvck, and it's going to take a few parts. So this week is part 1. Hope you all enjoy. Alright guys, so we're in here and we've got the Lit M Lumberjvck remix. No, this is wrong. I'm sorry, that was the one I did before. So we're in here and we got the No Sleep Tonight Stem Master session open for the Lumberjvck, No Sleep Tonight remix. So recently I just did a remix for Lumberjvck, an official remix for Lumberjvck. I'm actually pretty happy that he asked me because it's really humbling, especially after winning the Lost in the Moonlight competition. For this, there was a few stems that we got. Actually, let's go through the stems and just peep the stems real quick. So here's a few stems that we got, and the one that I used was the vocal stem. And I actually end up using just this. Right, so I used the vocal stem, but I chopped it up and I moved it around so it could fit my arrangement a little bit better. And then I also ended up using the effects, some of the effects that he had in there, just because I wanted, I still wanted to have like the Lumberjvck vibe, and stay kind of true to his track, but then also, do my own thing. So I did add my own effects, and the only thing I really used was the effects and the vocals. Okay, so the vocals, I did process them a bit. I compressed them, and I believe I added a little bit, maybe a little bit of distortion to them so that they could fit the vibe of my song. So they were already pretty distorted when I got them, but I'm pretty sure he did it on purpose, and I just added more. I wanted to add some more just so it would sound a little bit more aggressive, even though the chords I wrote were not as aggressive. So, that being said, let's talk about these pianos. I believe it's in this stem. Okay, so it's very cool. So these chords I did play in myself, and for a while I wasn't really sure where I wanted to take this remix, because I didn't know if I should make it like a future bass track, or if I should make it like a banger, or I didn't know where to go with it. So what I did with the idea of this track was I decided that I'm just gonna go with it and just kind of vibe off of his drum and bass feel that he did for the original. So the chords came in, and these are kind of like the swing that I like for my chords and stuff. Right. So along with these chords, I had some synths that were being panned left and right. Also, what else did they do? Synths were being panned left and right, and then I had Logic has this thing called the let me look at it. It's in the MIDI effects, wherever you can insert MIDI effects on a MIDI channel. Right here, it has what was it? Note repeater that I put on there. Was it note repeater? Yeah, it was note repeater. So I put the note repeater on there, and to get the kind of if you hear the little top sound of the piano, it sounds like it's arping up. I used this to get that sound, the note repeater, and I don't remember what I set it at. I think it was like 1/8 triplet to get it, and then and it was transposing up 2 octaves, so it gave it that sound. So the piano came first, which it usually does for my songs. Piano usually comes first, so I can get the melody ideas out first, which is what I like to start with, because that gives you a good starting point. So yeah, then I added my So then I added my standard, like my favorite piano sound that I made, or synth sound that I used it in my track U. So I kind of really like saved that preset and I just like put it in there, and I use it a lot. It's this kind of like old school sounding, really like bit crushed. So now I have, usually in order for me to create like tension and stuff and like add more layers and make it more interesting for people to listen to, in my chords section here, what I do with my stem, I put this as a synth stem, but it's really like synth and pianos. But in here, what I do is I'll add arps playing the same chords, doing a different thing, and what I'll do is I'll put like an auto panner or something on those and try to get them to move around away from each other, the different arps, so that they don't collide. So here, the arps come in and the pianos get a little bit more velocity, so that they like hit a little bit harder. And also I added another like kind of like harmonic melody on top of the piano in the higher notes, so it gives it like, it's the same chords, it's just there's some notes that are accentuated to give that melody for just the chord section. Those the ARP is being sidechained and everything too. There's a lot in these. The reason why I can't show you the full session is because my computer just won't allow me to show you the whole thing. But alright guys, so hope that was helpful, at least for getting the pianos and all that good stuff going through, and like kind of like how I started the track. Be sure to tune in next week. I'm gonna post another one, probably not on Friday, but I'll post it before that, hopefully. I have a whole like hour-long thing that I wanted to break up and show you guys like how I made this track. So be sure to tune in, and if you haven't already, please like, comment, and subscribe. And for those who have already subscribed, thank you so much for your support. I really appreciate the love, and shout out to all the homies. Shout out to Lumberjvck, shout out to MMAD Records. Yo, we got something big coming soon. Be ready. Catch you next week.